Good morning. Now afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm here today to officially announce my decision to forgo my campaign for re-election as the mayor of Fall River and take a temporary absence from my responsibilities as the mayor of the city. Those duties will now be handled by the city council president. I will continue as mayor until January 1st, 2020, and will focus the remaining time and my attention on championing and supporting many of the impactful social programs that I have established during my administration. Today's announcement provides the City of Fall River an opportunity to build on the successes and accomplishments of my administration without any distraction. This announcement allows the voters who will take to the polls the chance to evaluate candidates on policy and platforms, not headlines. The people of Fall River have shown their continuous support for the work that I've done as their mayor by electing me 3 times, and I will be forever grateful to each and every one of them. I pledge that I will see that work through and reaffirm their confidence in me. For every elected official, the goal is to leave the community in which they serve a little bit better than when they found it. I'm very proud to say that I have done just that for Fall River. Just behind me, construction continues on our new $300 million high school, which will provide innovative educational opportunities for our public school students, as well as trade programs to better prepare young people for the future. And like the framework and the foundation of this school that you see behind me, the city has been left a framework and a foundation of fiscal stability, infrastructure improvements, and increased people power, which will allow every citizen to prosper. When I first took office here in Fall River, we were a city in rapid decline, but now Fall River stands as a symbol of revitalization and hope. Before I took office in 2016, the city had a mere $500,000 in its stabilization account, the city savings account. Fall River did not have a favorable credit rating and couldn't even fund its public school system. Teachers, firefighters, police officers were being laid off because the city could not meet its financial obligations. Today, we have a favorable outlook, financial outlook, and close to $9 million in our stabilization account to keep Fall River on the right track. We accomplished this and so much more in just 3.5 years. It's one of the fastest economic turnarounds for a gateway city in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. As we rebuilt our finances, I also successfully fulfilled 2 campaign promises to save taxpayers, renters, and homeowners money by eliminating 2 fees: the $120 trash fee and the dreaded pay-as-you-throw program, which mandated that every household purchase a city-approved $2 bag. Together, the elimination of both programs returned nearly $6 million annually into the taxpayers' pockets. I am the only mayor in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to eliminate 2 fees while still creating surpluses, and I'm proud that my team and I have achieved this feat. We have also transformed our education system during my administration. Before I entered office, hardworking teachers received pink slips at the end of the school year because the city could not guarantee that the funding would be in place the following year. This practice was ended because I committed to giving the school department and exceeding the school department's requests every single year that I've been mayor. We've increased the education budget, added more than 65 new positions to the Fall River School Department, while reducing classroom sizes, and have added a tremendous amount of support for English language learners, social and emotional needs, services for special needs students, as well as the funding needed to repair schools. Public safety has always been a top priority of my administration. Under my leadership, the entire fleet of the Fall River Fire Department has been upgraded. Every ladder truck, rescue truck, and pumper. Before my tenure, trucks were 30 years old and would break down on the way to a fire, putting people at risk. Now, for the first time in the history of the city, all fire equipment is state-of-the-art. That also includes new washers and dryers for fire gear. It may seem simple, but after learning from the fire union about the dangers of modern fires and the cancer-causing carcinogens, I felt compelled to do my part in ensuring that firefighters would not get cancer from their vocation. We increased the fire department's personnel, including the hiring of our first female officer in the first female firefighter in the history of the city. We've increased the police force every single year that I've served as mayor. My administration has purchased mobile camera units to help our police officers fight crime, with tools and technology to also keep them safe. Paying tribute to our veterans, honoring our fallen, and thanking our Gold Star families has been the most important duty I've had as mayor. Without such bravery, we would not enjoy the freedoms that we all do each and every day. Ensuring the protection of monuments, the participation in memorial services, and the funding of new monuments like the Vietnam Memorial Wall have all been an honor and a privilege as your mayor. We have fought the opiate crisis head on. I've been involved in drug prevention since I was a teenager, and I've passionately fought on the front lines against the opiate crisis. Under my leadership, we created a program called Project Reconnect, which takes all police data from overdoses each month and brings together a team of counselors, faith leaders, and law enforcement to reach out to individuals who have overdosed to get them the help they need. We launched the Resource Center at City Hall and sued two of the largest pharmaceutical companies, which will lead to even more resources to save lives. Despite this and many other battles urban communities are facing, the city of Fall River is truly on the rise. Just look at our downtown area, where you can see economic development and growth. When I took office, the downtown area was desolate, and businesses were taking chances on downtown without the commitment of the city. We have begun to capture the economic boom that drives this great state. We launched streetscapes to make our city more beautiful, pedestrian-friendly, and safer. We've restored our downtown properties. Boutiques and dress stores are blossoming, and new restaurants are opening throughout the entire city. Fall River went from no craft breweries to 2 craft breweries under my administration. Starbucks and the South Coast Marketplace also opened, joining a host of incredible coffee startups, amazing bakeries, small and big businesses throughout the north and south ends of our city. These are positive economic predictors of where the city is headed. Entrepreneurs and global brands are investing in our community for the first time in generations. We have new housing options in our city, attracting people from outside and inside our city to move into this new housing stock. We slowed the process of low-income housing while still ensuring resources were available to those in need of housing assistance in our community. We assisted in the construction or conversion of hundreds of new apartments in mills and even new apartment complexes. Single-family homes and homeownership is on the rise as well. We eliminated the King Philip Mill hazard while creating the opportunity for beautiful new homes to be built in its place. This, combined with new roads, better parks and sidewalks, a well-funded education system, and transportation options like the new train connection to Boston, which will be rider-ready by 2023, have led to an unprecedented amount of new businesses opening and manufacturers expanding. These are not just my accomplishments, but instead are the accomplishments that have culminated at this moment in time under my leadership. They are the accomplishments of a great city with incredible people, working so hard to push the city a little further each and every day. We are no longer a city that simply tries. In fact, "We'll try" was the official slogan of Fall River for many years. Our new motto is "Make It Here," which tells the story of so many people who have come and keep coming to our great city to make something of themselves and their families. It's the story of the immigrant, the business entrepreneur, the basketball legend in the making, the family, the food, and the future. I hope the foundation and framework I am passing on today is used to move this great city to even further and higher heights, because that is what the people of Fall River deserve. I could not have done this without the assistance and support of my valued staff at City Hall, whose selfless dedication and commitment to the job at hand have brought Fall River to where it is today. I want to thank God, my family, friends, and supporters, those who have watched me grow up in this city, and those that have helped me become victorious in this city. At the end of the day, Fall River must win, not just any one person. That is why at this time, the city must have an opportunity to continue to thrive and build upon the solid foundation and framework without distraction. I will never waver in my commitment to the people of Fall River. Today is not goodbye. It's far from it. Whether serving in an official capacity as an elected official or not, I will continue to fight every day to improve the lives of every resident of the great city of Fall River. And I fully expect to lead this city on the rise once again in the future. Let's all make it here. Thank you, and God bless all of you. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Why did you change your mind?